Welcome in on this Monday. Hope you had a great weekend. I'm Angelina Zarnecki. Coming up, Hyundai's vision for a smart future. But first, Jennifer Vong is in the newsroom with headlines.
Thank you, Angelina. We start this morning with an update on the voting of a tentative contract between the UAW and Ford. Workers at several Ford facilities around the U.S. giving the deal a thumbs up over the weekend. Those are Van Dyke Transmission, Rawsonville, Flat Rock Assembly, Michigan Assembly, Woodhaven Stamping and Forging, Livonia Transmission, Chicago Stamping, and Kansas City Assembly. So far, the only plant to turn the deal down is Chicago Assembly. That factory has a history of labor problems. The tentative agreement includes bonuses and wage increases for workers. Ford is also pledging to invest more than $6 billion and create or retain more than 8,500 jobs. Workers have until November 15th to vote. To keep track of the tally, stay with autonews.com. Meantime, Ford plans to manufacture at least some of its own electric motors instead of buying them from suppliers. Our Richard Truitt reports that under the proposed contract with the UAW, Ford has committed to making electric motors at its Van Dyke transmission plant in suburban Detroit. The contract says the automaker will close the nearby Romeo engine plant and move its roughly 600 workers to Van Dyke. Ford has committed to spend $11.5 billion on electric and hybrid vehicles through 2022. There will be no plea bargain for Carlos Ghosn. That, according to one of his lawyers who met with the media on Monday in Japan. The former Nissan chairman faces charges that he failed to disclose more than $80 million in deferred compensation and that he diverted company money for personal matters. His attorney said Ghosn plans to fight the charges to the finish and is innocent of any wrongdoing. Nearly all of Mini's 121 U.S. dealers are also BMW franchisees. That could change. Mini's new America's boss, Michael Payton, says a handful of non-BMW dealers have expressed interest in Mini franchises. And Payton says he's open to the idea. The move comes after BMW of North America agreed to let Mini dealers downsize their stores or move operations into their BMW locations to defray costs. Payton telling Automotive News that a little more than a quarter of the Mini dealer network has expressed interest in making that move. Through October, Mini's U.S. sales are down 18%. Angelina, back to you.
Thanks, Jen. In a new brand campaign, Hyundai illustrates its vision for the future of mobility. The campaign, titled #BecauseOfYou, features 5 commercials demonstrating how the South Korean automaker's vehicles fit into the future mobility landscape. In this video, based in Amsterdam, we see a woman in traffic ditch her Nexo fuel cell crossover for a Hyundai electric scooter. The crossover then autonomously drives and parks itself at her final destination. Another video shows a para-athlete using Hyundai's robotic suit H-Max in an archery game. Displaying more of Hyundai's autonomous technology, this next commercial shows a couple paragliding down a mountain while their Nexo autonomously follows. Finally, we see a girl practicing on a soccer field when the lights go out. But it's no match for a Nexo, which illuminates the field after her mother plugs it in. The final video summarizes the storylines into the ways people can, quote, overcome the boundaries of time and space to enhance the quality of their experience using Hyundai vehicles. Thanks for watching. We hope to see you right back here tomorrow. Take care.